Another look outside right now because it's a first alert weather day. So we're seeing snow in the high country and wind around much of the state. This is a look at Steamboat there getting all of that fresh snow. It's kind of wet though, right?
Yeah, it's a little more springtime snow right now. And you can see the snow stake. It looks like about 8 inches so far up at Steamboat. And obviously it's still dumping out there right now. So let's take a look. We have a lot to talk about. I have a lot of graphics and we got to get right to it. So out in the eastern plains, it is still howling with that wind. It's pretty brutal. It's nasty out there. And in some areas it's raining and snowing, so add in that wind and it's pretty tough out there. And we know so many folks out in the eastern plains work outside. So you see this dip right here, that's our area of low pressure. It is quickly moving out of the state and it's actually going to potentially cause a lot of devastation in parts of the Midwest and the South tomorrow. We're looking at a major severe weather outbreak. For us, it's not fun. It is certainly a first alert weather day. It's windy, we have rain and snow, but we're looking at some pretty brutal weather out east tomorrow. So taking a look at our wind right now across the Front Range, Wiggins, New Raymer, all the way towards Fort Collins and Black Hawk and Idaho Springs. We do have really strong wind, well over 50 miles an hour in some areas. DIA is bumpy for takeoff. We do see 26-mile-per-hour winds in downtown areas. So it is gusty for us, but again, it's so much worse to the north and to the east of us and to the west. We do have high wind warnings in place through tonight. Still could see 65-mile-per-hour winds for the next several hours out in the eastern plains as the system continues to pull away. This is a very fast-moving storm. It will be gone by this evening. It will still be windy behind it, but the wind will be a whole lot better tomorrow. And actually, there's still fire danger in some areas of southern Colorado. We have a red flag warning in place from El Paso County down into Huerfano County. So it is a first alert weather day for us because of the moisture that we're seeing and, of course, the wind. The wind is really the primary reason. We have gusts potentially up to 65 miles an hour. There is heavier rain and snow out east, and so the snow is going to wind down in terms of intensity throughout the day in the high country, but we still expect to see some snow out there even through tomorrow. 41 in Denver right now, 43 in Greeley. So again, drastically different than yesterday. We're in the 50s and 60s out east. High country 20s, 30s. And taking a look at our satellite and radar, again, we had some rain and snow here in Denver this morning. And I know it doesn't look like it's snowing in the high country. It is definitely still out there. Some good rain and snow on the western slope and a good portion of rain down in the southern part of the state too. But really the bulk of that moisture right now is in kind of that northeastern quadrant of Colorado. So as we zoom on in, there's still a little bit in parts of the foothills. So we may not be totally done here in Denver. Could certainly still have some moisture this afternoon and evening. But again, most of it is out in the eastern plains, and that will just continue to pull more out towards the far eastern plains by tonight. And then probably by 6, 7 o'clock tonight, most of that is in Kansas and Nebraska with some light snow continuing in our mountains, and then still have some of that tomorrow. On and off throughout the day, we'll continue to see some light to moderate snowfall in our mountains, which is great. That's where we want it, and we certainly need it for the spring break skiing. Maybe a few stray showers in Denver tomorrow, but for the most part, what we had today is going to be it for us. We still have winter weather advisories through 6 o'clock tonight. Could still see anywhere from about 4 to 8 inches of snow in those northern and central mountain areas. Super 7-day forecast Saturday 50, so still on the cooler side, but we will be calmer, thank goodness. And then on Sunday 62 sunny, 72 on Monday for St. Patrick's Day is what I was trying to say. I'm like, what holiday is next? We do potentially have some fire danger concerns as it may be a bit windy out there ahead of the next system that's coming our way on Tuesday night and into Wednesday. So we'll drop down again on Wednesday and see the potential for some rain and snow Tuesday night and into Wednesday.
Lauren, thank you. Covering Colorado.